taken off the board.
Well, there we have it. The Lion ban, a little unusual out of the 4. We don't see it onto the site. So with 30 seconds left, PSK is going to hold on to this for dear life.
Are still struggling on the top floor here. CHALET finally gets brought down, but PSK with one back over comes in. Kamikaze has got it all to do. Steps inside the site, but the crossfire's there. Liquid, he's been taken out there quite comfortably. Psycho stepping up at the very least and looking to go for
engagements, but we've got an aggressive push coming into Freezer from Kamikaze. Muzi finds one. Off the charts in terms of skill at the minute. Julio finding
for insurance because the gas canister's going to do all the work they need. They pick it up and go for a plant, and there's the Yoko.
Manages to find one to kick things off for Team Liquid, but will get caught out as Psycho gets kills start to drop as they're going in the favour of NiP, but it's this man. In round wins for Team Liquid. He gets on the flank, he finds 2. In the bar back storage, he finds one at Lumber. He can't get either of the kills. However, takes a more direct route to defending the Freezer and gets a kill, gets a second. Nesk will shut down Muzi. Psycho closes him down though. Palu with the trade and goes in going crazy, but NiP.
Maybe a couple of days ago, I forget now. Oh, they did it yesterday, sorry. I mean, that's just cheeky. PSK.
Looking to apply some pressure. He's going to overextend here. Kamikaze does get shut down by Moringa. Moringa goes big. Psycho shuts down Nest. 10 seconds left to go. Des. It's now or never, but Psycho, he's on a quad. This could be the ace. He knows where the last man is. He can't find him, but he can waste time, and that is the important factor for NiP. Psycho goes big with 4
They've
kills.
had enough. They've been triggered by that clash that was inside a coffee on the kitchen execute, and are saying this time round it's got to go away. The spiciest.
Apply some pressure onto PSK here, but he's still established inside of the mezzanine at the office window, and Muzi, he keeps moving freely.
There isn't anyone that can really drag around back from the brink, and here it's too far over the brink. It's all the way over the edge.
NiP, the better it is for him. Kamikaze is going to have to do something. Headshot onto Sexy Kick, but it's Nesk once again.
Oh, he can't get away with this.
That name more and more. It's a Kamikaze triple, but PSK.
Well, someone stepping in close, and it's always Moringa, but in comes the swing off the back of the Candelas. Psycho
angle onto that bathroom window, but here come the kills. There's Palu. Liquid NiP have not been able to do enough with the entry kills when they get them.
Thought we might see more coming out of it. Another down going through onto Pino. Liquid, they're looking like they're going to scrum. Gets his man back up, making a 2 versus 1. 2 versus 2. PSK finding one. They get the last as well. You need to be able to take map pressure and map control off the back of it. Great angle held by Muzi as he eats up PSK. 4 versus 1. This is going to be an absolute... We got excited for Liquid, and now I'm just like, if NiP can before Liquid find the kill. Here we go, they all line up. Muzi only finds one before he gets put down. You thought there should have come out. Can he hit the man? No, he can't. The SMG in hand. Surely he wins, but no, it's PSK. On his team, Palu and PSK. The game of the P's sees a longer angle, does connect it onto Muzi. Gets a second. Now to feel a little bit nervy. A 2 versus 4. Nest goes big with a triple kill. That's what you want.
Rotating back up the solarium stairs, but Palu's got an angle, Des. There you go. The kill comes in. He was on the bathroom window.
That's going to be the final ban coming out. We said we might see both of them coming in. Liquid paying the same respect to NiP as what MIB are. That's what they're going to start setting up for. The death box, the coffin, it comes singing over and it finds one. It could have been 2. 4 versus 2 for Team Liquid. 30 seconds. They've got to make it happen, but Sexy Kate makes it happen a little bit quicker. The men are as well. They're all going to peek him out. One at a time it feels. They'll win the gunfights. That
ping's there. He just needs the pre-fire. No! The man comes in. Kamikaze from the window. Sexy Kick. No! The shotgun with a double.
Pino's close, or sorry, Psycho's close, but not close enough. Steps over. That is an absolute
default cam, so you know that it's going to follow a few seconds later. NiP, they must be ruining the day that the Nitro Cell was invented here.
Needing to be fired despite the early scrappy start. It's going to be a flawless round for Liquid.
He's going down next to the A-bomb chassis. It's all for PSK. He finds one. Can he find a second? Yes, he can. Unbelievable headshot through the wall. Comes off. Julio challenging in and gets the kill. NiP.
5 versus 4, only 50 seconds to play. This round is quickly worn away as Pino steps in and brings down Palu. Finally, okay, 4 versus 4 gets the
throwing those toxic babe canisters into the default plant spot. They try to rush into site. Nesk finds Kamikaze, but Pino gets his 4th. Can it be an ace? Nesk is on a fraction of health. He finds Pino. He won't have it. The time. 2-round advantage now. So far, Des, we're almost sort of heading in that direction. We've seen 3 defensive rounds. Of course, Liquid went 4-2 on their half. We've seen 3 defensive rounds for NiP that have gone 2-1.
In fact, no more fire left, but the smokes, yes. Ness finds the one. There's one remaining here. It's Julio by himself. He's going to get put in the dirt. Final 60 seconds or so. Here we go. He can strike big. They didn't know about him, and he gets 1, gets 2. Muzi. They've got to do it all, and PSK needs to be so careful. Not careful enough. Muzi.
Left to go here. Palu pushes in. He's not exactly sure where Muzi's located. That's a 4 up onto that construction window. Pino needs to be careful. He's going to lose his life, and that's exactly what happens to Ness. They don't want to lose out. He's prone, but PSK is ready for the man and finds the kill. It is now Psycho 1 versus 5. Shut down. SiegeGG is going to start getting that diffuser down. C4. Ness manages to find a kill. Palu's on the cover. The C4 is unsuccessful. Des, the Liquid attack from multiple angles potentially. As this round continues, Muzi's dropped the oil pit. That's where that kill came in from, Des. It's a big play. Julio gets 1. Palu fights back. 3 versus 2 right now. It's down to Moringa and Palu. 1 second left to go. Diffuser goes down in the absolute nick of time, but Moringa, he gets a huge kill, Des. He gets a huge kill, and he stops the plant going
on
down.
This map, Nomad. Often a very popular one on Consulate because you can lock down 3 windows and a 4th if you include yourself with your gun.
Was already in that position. Psycho has not been picked up, but will be now by Palu. 3 successful, but NiP look to push back with a kill on the yellow stairs. It's all going wild. It's 1 versus 1. And what a shot from Kamikaze! He finds the reverse. Bathroom here. Great grenade. Absolutely stuck, and what a view we get of that one from Moringa as he just bounces it opening the line of sight from Bathroom through to connector. Great kill there from Palu, but also 2 from Psycho. He's on a triple for the
right time. He can step up and go for the spray. Sees on yellow, wins the 1. Can he get the man behind shield as well? He doesn't know where he is. He's not going to win that one out. Should have known. The long angle without a Nomad here. You have to commit a man with a gun or a man with a grenade. The man now he knows because he moves and squirmed a little bit too much. C4 comes out. They're all flying forward here just to try and prevent this diffuser going down. How on earth? Kill charts at the minute. This should be their round.
Diffuser down on the ground. Pino with an essential kill there. He can play for time, Des. Palu needs to go in and get that diffuser. That's exactly what he'll do. He has no option but to try and put this on the ground. It's all down to Pino. He's in a 1 versus 1. Pino versus Palu. Diffuser down. Palu takes off. Pino finds the headshot from across the map. Unbelievable skill displayed. Goes in under the cover of smoke. A very shallow plant. The Yokai drone will find the stun. Nesk, he takes it on the chin to allow SiegeGG to try and keep the diffuser going down, but he's found. He will be successful, onto SiegeGG, and this is just going backwards and forwards, but it's NiP who come out on top. A very deadly flank from Psycho. He finds the kill, Des. It hits Palu with the headshot, and it allows him to push up and get aggressive. He finds himself a second balcony, and it's 3 versus 1 in the blink of an eye. 3 versus none. Des goes to recover it, and this is it. Coming down to the final 25 seconds. Muzi tries a rear push. 3 versus 3. It's all going in favour of Team Liquid right now. SiegeGG going big when his team need him most. Pino on low health, shut down by Ness and Team
in this tournament, and to bring him down after the 2k that he had in the previous round, it's going to sting. But PSK coming up big.
35 seconds left to go. Moringa down, but PSK comes up big, Des. He finds himself a double. Can he get a third? Of course he can. That's 4 in the round. He could get an ace to keep them fighting. Palu, it will be
a bit later on. And there's also a couple of members from Liquid playing on the ground floor. And there we go. SiegeGG is gone. I mentioned about him playing
this reasonably safe at this moment in time. Muzi will find Nesk though. That gives the top floor canisters. Kamikaze thinking about going in for that plant. Moringa, as I said, does the favour. Kamikaze's pushing downstairs. He's shut down by Palu. The diffuser's down on the ground. It's 3 versus 2 as Moringa finds 1 upstairs as well. But he's downed. It's all down to Palu. 1 versus 2. Effective. Pino takes the drop. Julio has diffuser in hand. He finds the shots, but Palu cannot find the kill. Out comes the nitro. Shot out by Pino. That is the round in 2020. Brazilian hearts were broken, but like a phoenix, NiP rise from the ashes to claim the hammer at the Six Invitational 2021.
What a story! 2021, they step up for the hammer, they lift as a collective. It is the Ninjas in pajamas!